Within a couple of years, I've helped my teacher for the visually impaired and one of her students with navigating their computer and doing basic tasks like email. I was exposed to technology, and I'm still exposed to it every day, especially to my computer. I've not really been using my computer several years ago, but now I use it every day and I learn new commands and new applications that I can use in the future. I want to talk about today how I can be helpful in the tech field. We're first going to discuss what skills I have. Then we're going to present to you some examples, and then I'm going to talk about how communication is crucial in the tech industry. So let's first discuss about the skills that I have / I'm working on. Problem solving is a key skill to have when running into issues, such as conflict or working together on software issues. It also determines on pros and cons. For example, on resetting a computer or even running into software issues. So according to mynextmove.org, it discusses of the pros and cons of a situation and really telling how it's best for a consumer and client to understand. Problem solving can also determine how to manage the problem, such as conflict. According to the textbook, there are 4 types. There's accommodating and there's compromising, for example. So if someone was arguing with me, then I'll have to compromise and figure out a way to fix that issue. Creativity is really thinking outside the box and figuring out what to complete that goal. It might not be an easy way, but it's the best way to do. Also, I have to be creative in my situation if I don't know what to do, but I have to experiment to complete my task. Finally, creativity is very important in business. According to the Cornerstone website, it discusses of how it's very important in a workplace of how creativity and innovation and problem solving is. So now that you know the skills, let's talk about the examples. So first, I've helped with my teacher for the visually impaired with navigating the computer efficiently with the screen reader. I've helped my friend Elena, who is blind, with installing apps and disabling antivirus software. And I've helped my friend Garrett walk through the Audacity. So now that you know some examples, let's discuss about how communication is very important in the tech industry. So communication is important, especially if you have to listen to others. According to mynextmove.org, one of the skills is listening to others and understanding what they're saying. Paraphrasing is very important. That's going to be important because according to the textbook, paraphrasing is really reinstating what they've said. Finally, communication is important when dealing with collaboration. You'll have to work with co-workers and supervisors with any issues you may be having, which is mentioned on ONET online about how interpersonal communication is developed over time. So now that you know what skills I have, what examples that I've given, that I've helped in the past, and how communication is important, let's return back to that story before. So communication was involved. So I helped with my teacher with the visually impaired, but beforehand I had to learn some of the information before I could help anybody else. So I had to ask friends and gather resources, and then I started spreading it to everyone else so that everyone else would know how to complete a task and resolve any issues with technology.